Hey everybody, a little update on the truck. Got the frame cleaned up and wire brushed down good, degreased, and then I got it coated with I got some rust reformer on them. Right now, the Rust-Oleum black rust reformer to start with. Then I'm going to put a truck bed coating on it after that. But I got to do some welding. I mocked it up and put the running board brackets are set up for it on there. So I got to get those. Got to finish welding those up and put some gussets on it, and then I can finish getting this done. Finish getting her painted and ready to go. So the frame is almost there. I got a little bit of work to do. I got to bend a couple of new brake lines on the front here, and then I got new brakes for it. I got a new caliper for the right side here. I don't know if there was something had happened to that, but anyway, I went ahead and got a new one. I got new brakes for it. I mean, they're in pretty good shape, but may as well swap them out now. Oh, let's see, what do we got? I think for that, for the most part. Oh, cut the frame down. I got the frame is down. I took 6 inches. Had to take 6 inches out of the frame. So here's where I took. Then I had a 6-inch piece I took out of here, but I left the inner frame here. So the original inner frame sets back into the frame where I cut out the 6 inches of it. Did that on both sides, and then I put a 1/4 inch gusset, 8-inch gusset across the outside here on the main one, so she ain't gonna go anywhere. Let's see, that was the main thing. And like I said, 6 inches is what I had to take out of the frame to get it to match up. After I had it all mocked up, I put the running boards on there, and then put the rear fenders up to mock it up to center the rear wheels underneath the rear fenders. So that is ready to go. Now I've been working on the doors. I got second coat of black primer on it. I sanded down the epoxy primer. Did a few spot putty, little dinks in here and there, and a few little scratches I did with spot putty, and then I got the 2K primer on the outside now, ready to go. Went ahead and put the finished color on the inside of the doors and in the door frames. So that's ready to go there. Wasn't too concerned about that. The front fenders I got the second coat of primer on them. They're turning out fairly good. I mean, this ain't gonna be perfect. I got figuring it out. It's been 40 years since I painted a rig, or basically since I did a full paint job on anything. So but I got the cab is getting down there. I'm getting the back of it sanded down, getting that done. I got some filler on there. I got some more work on the outside of the cab to do, but for the most part the inside is there. See if I can get around. I got the I got the color on the inside and in the door frames, and we can get grab a light here. But it is a dark green metallic. I decided not to do the flat black. I went back with my original color and paint that I had got. So the dash turned out pretty good, even though it's, I mean, there's some pitting on there, but I didn't want to put any kind of filler or anything on that. So, but most of it is just like up around the window, but that'll be covered by trim. I guess that pitting was basically where the trim was. Now what do we got here? We got we can do that. There's a little bit of orange peel on the back here, but not much I can do about it. Like I said, it's been 40 years since I've done much slinging on that with that gun. So, but I got the center on this back piece. I'm going to do this in this whole center area in here. I'm going to cover that with some material, basically. That whole center, those two pieces there are going to be covered. So I didn't bother painting that. Of course, the back of the floor is still going to get the rest of the kill mat on there, and then of course up underneath the dash is going to get some more kill mat going. And so, but all the door frames, there we go in here, turned out pretty good. There's a little bit of pitting right there along the bottom that I just didn't want to fill up too much. And of course, where the what do you call it, windlass, the door trim or molding right here, where it was, it got pitted underneath there. So, but I'm not filling it. You can't grind it out, and I don't want to fill it in, so I just went ahead and left it. And like I said, it ain't gonna be perfect, but it was pretty good. I mean, I got 2 coats of color and 2 coats of clear on here, and 3, I don't know, 2 or 3 coats of each, whatever it turned out. I did catch some there we go. I got a sag right up in there. I don't know how I got that, but I think that's covered. It might be covered in molding though. But is it? Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to sand her out and do it. I might just leave it because anyway. Well, that's where she's at. I've been working on the hood. Got the hood turned upside down. I don't know if you remember, but it had a big split where something had it shot through from the engine motor when the motor was running. Something that tore a big chunk right there from the underside on the hood. So it's getting that hammered down. These are definitely thick. They don't make them thick like this anymore. It seems like the newer the vehicle is, the thinner the metal is. But getting there. So, oh, did get the Got the new brake lines. The brake pedal, and got the power brakes, master cylinder. What else we got? Brake shoes. Got some new parts. Got a steering column. This steering column should be here tomorrow, and I'll be on the next video. I'll show you that. See how we're going to get that mounted up in here. And well, I think that should do it for this one here. So remember, don't ever run out of projects. Take care, everybody.